Waylon from Mushroomhead. And the question that everybody wants to know is, when are you guys going to do like the super duper costume package tour with all the costume bands and metal?
Anytime, anywhere. All that's got to be done is the proper channels, and they know who they are. Make it happen. We'll be there. That's all that has to happen.
Because I think it's pretty fitting at this point. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Mayhem, and I love, a lot of the package tours that are out there with a lot of similar bands, but there's enough now that the genre has spawned younger bands that are doing it,
I have
that are
seen
influenced.
There is a lot, and it's awesome. It's like I don't want to see this style and the, because it's art. It's like not only are you a musician, but you have a sense of vision and something beyond yourself. You're becoming the character, and I want to see it all come together. I support anybody who wants to do this. They know my pain, I know theirs, and they have my loving support no matter what. It's like, God bless you. If you're willing to walk out to 105 degrees with full get up, it is, and we all got to play tribute to one real guy, and he's not here with us, Dave Brockie. He is the godfather, and you can quote me. He is the godfather of what we do. I love Dave, and I miss him so much. And the only thing about that tour that would not be right for me would be Dave Brockie not being there, because I love that man. Like, he knows it.
So maybe it would be a good barbecue.
Oh, the barbecue! I'm actually
be there in spirit.
I actually want. I was trying to make it down to the barbecue this year, and we're not getting home in time. I have shows, and I do because I spent a lot of time with Dave at Mayhem a couple of weeks before he passed. Not Mayhem, but Soundwave down in Australia. I'm on Mayhem, okay? But I spent a lot of time with Dave down there, and Dave's he was always my buddy. I met Dave through my oldest son. We did a show in Cleveland, Sounds of the Underground, and my oldest son, Waylon Jr., was sitting at Guar's dressing room all day, and Dave walks up and he goes, "Who is this?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, this is Waylon Jr. I'm Waylon from Mushroomhead. He's wanting to meet Guar." And he goes, "Dave Brockie, Odorous." He wanted to see the stuff, took him right in, and me and Dave just had an awesome relationship after that point. He was just a really great guy. And, that's the only thing. If we did the Super Tour, I'd miss Dave. I think that it would just be perfect for him to be there, because he's the godfather. And I'm willing to say that, and everybody can quote me on it,
I don't think anybody would argue with you at this point. And, I mean, I remember reading stories from because Green Jelly, when
Yes.
they were Green Jello, had a huge #1 hit, so there was a lot of press on them. And one of the things that they said was that Guar kind of took them under their wing and showed them how to wash their costumes.
Yes,
how to morph the stuff that makes the masks and the faces.
That's the thing. It's like, we would always be behind the stage, and we'd be talking about how bad our stinks. It's like what we can do because Dave had his stuff in Australia for like 3 years, and it was in storage. And he was trying to put it back together, and he was like, "Oh my God, Waylon, this is just terrible." And I'm like, "Oh my God," we were talking. He knew that I understood what it's like to have.
He and I were talking before this about the stench that comes from
This,
costume.
guys, you gotta love what you do. You really do. Deal with your own smell like this, you gotta love it, or you're just gonna be sick every day.
Well, and with a band like Guar, and you've got the water cannons. I mean, the minute you add liquid to that mixture,
I'm smelling myself now. Yeah, like what
I'll be honest, you're not doing too bad right now.
Thank
it's
you.
only day 2.
It's only day 2, and I'm gonna wash this tomorrow. So I've got plans. I'm not going. I have a phobia of smelling bad. I can't stand it. I will go spend the most money on the best smelling stuff just to cover it. I don't care.
Is there a trade secret?
Is
like
there
to get rid of the dead body smell?
Armani Code?
Armani Code, really?
It's
You
not.
want to smell like a Turkish disco? That's slightly better than dead body.
Yes, it is. Actually, Armani Code, I guess it's my pH balance or whatever. It does well with me. Everybody's like, "Wow, you smell good, Waylon." I'm like, "Good." This stuff gets ripe, and it's like, but then you put it all on the bus, and imagine 12 guys on a bus, and they all smell like this.
See, I would think that there would be some kind of a giant laundry bag that everybody put it in, and then you hung it off the back of the bus.
Put your stuff on mine. Mine's bad enough. I don't want yours. Lord, trying to kill me, man. That's like nuclear warfare. That's like, oh, that's chemicals. That's bad.
And there's nothing you can do. I mean, it's not like you've got running water or something you can
Well,
hose everything down.
we have running water. We call it a whore bath. You wash the vitals till you get your next shower, and you just do what you need to do. You know.
Now, at this point, Mushroomhead has been going. Are you guys? Have you hit the 20? Are you coming up?
Oh,
on
we're
it?
21.
You're 21. Okay, I knew
this
we were
band
in that
is old
area.
enough to drink.
Nice. And you guys are just looking. I mean, you're on Mayhem now. The album's doing well. You're kind of like non-stop at this point. Does it feel weird to be 20 years in and still progressing and still going?
It's. I hope to be doing it 20 more years. You know, this is just a start. You know, it's like I said, it's art. You know, and art evolves. We're not going to stay stale and do the same thing that we did 5 years ago or last year. Like everybody asks me, what's next for Mushroomhead, and I always say tomorrow. It's being better than yourself today. And whatever, the future's unknown, you know. So whatever happens to Mushroomhead happens for Mushroomhead. But right now, it's really good.
Being in a band that has the ability to create like things that your average band may not really feel fits.
Yes.
You guys have like a wide open canvas. Do you have like a secret kind of like, I hope we do this next time thing?
That, yes, always. You know, you're always wanting to top yourself, and you always want to get that initial pop from the crowd, like, oh my God, that really, you know, you really want that. And I think with our new mask, like we just debuted the new look, I think that everybody's like really just like, oh my God, they really stepped up their game. You know, we brought in some new artists, we had some new vision for it, and it's just, you know, staying creative. You know, just what I want to do something that freaks me out. You know, it's like if I seen it, I'd be like, that's crazy. You know, so that kind of helps a lot.
And you guys are on the same stage at the same time for the whole tour, so people can catch you?
Yes, 305 Cold Cock stage every day.